Hi everyone, I would like to present the seven commandments for the Gentiles in the Bible. Most people believe that there are 10 commandments in the Bible. However, I will show you that there are actually only 9 commandments in the Bible, and 7 of them is for the Gentiles, while the other 2 is are specific for the Jews only. Here's the list of the commandments. You already familiar with these commandments. Uh, most Christians believe that the first commandment is you shall have no other gods before me, and the second commandment is you shall not make you for yourself any idol or any graven image or any carved image. And the last commandment is you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, and you shall not covet your neighbor's house. However, other denominations, such as the Roman Catholics and the Samaritans, they have different order of the commandments. The Roman Catholics believe that the first two commandments is actually one commandment. So the Roman Catholics and also the Samaritans combine the first two commandments into one single commandment, which equivalent to no idolatry. I believe that you shall have no other gods before me is actually the same commandment as you shall not make for yourself any idol. Okay. So, how do the Roman Catholics get the Ten Commandments? Because they split the last commandment into two separated commandments. That is, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife is the ninth commandment, while according to the Roman Catholics, you shall not covet your neighbor's house is the 10th commandment. However, I disagree with the Roman Catholics because I believe that you shall not covet your neighbor's wife is the very same commandment as you shall not covet your neighbor's house. So also the Samaritans also believe the you shall not covet is the ninth commandment in their Bible. So they add extra commandment in their Bible, the Samaritan Pentateuch, and the 10th commandment in their Bible is something like making an altar in the Mount Gerizim. However, the Samaritans are not the only people who add an extra commandment in the Bible. One of the oldest manuscripts that was ever found, that is Shapira manuscript, also have an extra commandment in their manuscripts. So Shapira manuscripts is a manuscript that was found by Moses Shapira in the 19th century. The order is quite different with the Common Bible. The first commandment is the same actually. The second commandment, according to Shapira manuscripts, is to observe the Sabbath. The third commandment is to honor your father and mother. And the seventh commandment is you shall not swear by the name of swear falsely in the name of God. It's a little different, but actually it's the same commandment as you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Now, if you compare it to the 7 laws of Noah, every commandment has its own counterpart. For example, the first 2 commandments has relation to no idolatry, and the second commandment, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, has its counterpart in the 7 laws, that is no blasphemy, and so on. I have already explained it in my other video. So, how do the rabbis get the 7 commandments? Well, some rabbis use Genesis 2 for these commandments. That is, and the Lord refers to no blasphemy. God or Elohim refers to set up courts of law. Commanded refers to no idolatry. The man or Ha-Adam refers to do not murder. Saying refers to no sexual immorality. Of every tree refers to do not steal. I have explained it in my previous video. Now, I want to stress these 2 commandments. Why these 2 commandments are not given to the Gentiles? Why these 2 commandments, that is, observe the Sabbath day and honor your father and mother, are not included in the 7 laws of Adam? These 2 commandments are specific for the Jews only. The reason is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 12 and etc. Observe the Sabbath day to keep it holy, as the Lord your God commanded you. You here means the people of Israel. And remember that you were a slave in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God brought you out from there by a mighty hand and by an outstretched arm. Therefore, the Lord your God commanded you to keep the Sabbath day. So it is obvious that the commandment to observe the Sabbath is for the Jews only, because they were slaves in Egypt, while not all Gentiles were slaves. Some Gentiles may be slave, but not all the Gentiles. So this commandment is specific for the Jews only. Now, how about honor your father and mother? This commandment also specific for the Jews only. Why? Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 16. Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God has commanded you. So you see that this phrase, as the Lord your God has commanded you, is also appear in this verse. It's the same as the observe the Sabbath day commandment. So it implies that this commandment is for the Jews only, because they have this phrase, as the Lord your God has commanded you, that your days may be long, and that it may be well with you in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. So it has something to do with the promised land. The people of Israel are promised to get a specific land, or the promised land, by God. The people of Israel have a covenant with God that they will get the promised land. So one of the commandments for the people of Israel is honor your father and mother, that they may be well with them in the land which the Lord your God is giving them, that is the promised land. So why do the people of Israel have specific commandment to honor your father and mother? Because it's related to the promised land, while the Gentiles never given any promise to get a specific land. I believe that the father and mother here refers to Abraham and Sarah, that is the ancestors of the people of Israel. Look to Abraham and your father, look to Abraham your father and to Sarah who bore you. Isaiah chapter 51 verse 2. The Gentiles do not this specific commandment because the Gentiles follow the 7 laws of Adam, and the father of Adam is God himself. So the commandment to honor your father and mother for the Gentiles is already included under the commandment of blasphemy. So actually the 7 laws is not the 7 commandments, but rather it's more like 7 categories. 7 categories. One of them is no blasphemy. Under no blasphemy is to honor your father and mother. Okay, but the Jews has a specific commandment to honor your father and mother because it has something to do with the promised land. So in conclusion, there are 7 commandments for the Gentiles that have relation with the 7 Beatitudes. Okay, not 8 Beatitudes, but 7 Beatitudes. Why? Because I believe that the last Beatitudes, blessed are those who are persecuted, is refers to the Jews, not for the Gentiles. For the Gentiles, we get only 7 Beatitudes, not 8. Okay, I have explained it in my other video. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.